I'll help you get everyone.
Yes!
Then you take my and run.
I knew it!
Him back to
You're redeemable! You are redeemable!
Come on, we have to hurry.
You are redeemable!
A few moments later.
Oh my god!
Fuck, Minnie?
Clem!
You! No! Oh, she's dead, you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel here today, and we're back from the Walking Dead Season 4 video. Hope y'all enjoyed that family-friendly intro as I had to blurt out all my swearing from Minerva. It's betrayal, and how I did not expect it, and I'm like, you're redeemable, and yeah, that turned out bad really fast, and I kind of lost my mind a little bit with that. So, in this video, guys, I will be discussing the potential of who will betray Clementine and how it'll play out. I'm going to lay out a couple people that I think could fit the scenario of people that are either on the fence or people that are good that could backstab us in episode 4, because it always tends to be, again, a betrayal in either the penultimate or the final. We got that in the penultimate, so can we get this in the final episode? It's very possible based on your past decisions. I want you guys to know, tomorrow we will be starting our marathon for The Walking Dead, playing through the entire series, so please make sure to keep an eye on your sub boxes and notifications this week for streams, and thank you everyone that came from the notification stream. I still plan to do daily uploads up until all that. Remember, the trailer is this Wednesday, guys, so hope y'all are ready, and let's get straight into it. By the way, channel update tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that, guys. I'll be talking about a lot, so hope you guys enjoy. Smack a like and sub if you're new, and let's get straight into it. So the first potential character I think that could betray Clementine in episode 4 is Minerva. She's already done it in episode 3, and I believe in episode 4 they're gonna make her somewhat relatable or redeemable, like where she seems like she's good. I think they're gonna do that again. They kind of tricked us in episode 3. Even myself thinking, oh yeah, Minerva, oh my god, she's on our side, yes. And then literally about 30 seconds to a minute later, she hits us right in the back of the head and knocks us out. And you could tell, she killed her own sister. This was confirmed by Kent Muddle. That was not a lie. She actually killed her own sister. She's been brainwashed like crazy. Now with Lily potentially being gone, is there a chance we can bring her to the light? And I'll talk about this more in my is Minerva gonna have a redemption arc video topic that you guys haven't voted for yet, but I'll talk about that more when we get to that. But I do believe Minerva is going to be very angry at you, because I do believe something is going to happen to 10 in this boat explosion, and without a doubt, who is going to be getting the blame? Clementine. Clementine is going to be getting the blame from Minerva, and Violet is also probably going to blame Clementine as well, which we'll talk about Violet here in about a minute or two. But you're going to see some blaming happening, and maybe they try to make Minerva redeemable and apologize and stuff. I'm not going to trust Minerva irregardless. Even if Telltale tries to make Minerva, you know, seem nice, it's going to be very difficult for them after what happened in episode 3 to make me trust Minerva, because I think Minerva, there will be some important choice in episode 4 with Minerva. Mark my words. Minerva's going to play some importance with some choice, and based on something you've done in episode 4, it could play out completely different based on how you treated Minerva or how, you know, something's going with her. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of Minerva and what role she'll play in episode 4, potentially betraying us. Let's move on to our next character. I'm going to state that this character is determinate. Violet is determinate in this case because, again, if you romance and say it to her at the end of episode 2, she will not feel any of these feelings towards you. And I talked about this in my Will Violet Betray You video about a week ago, and I talked about why it's possible that Violet could feel anger towards you about what is about to happen at the end of episode 3 with the boat explosion and all this. Again, if you romance Violet and you saved her, you don't have to worry about this. But for example, if you picked Lewis and at the end of episode 2, you got to worry about this. You have to worry about your decisions with Violet because Violet despises you. She's not a fan of you. And you're going to have to find a way to reason with her so she doesn't end up betraying you. She could play a major role in episode 4. I'm not saying as a villain, but Violet could, you know, have some anguish. We've seen this with Mitch before in episode 2, also with Lewis a little bit in episode 2. I don't know if it's going to play out into a major factor, but you can definitely see Violet potentially having some betrayal aspect, or something that could happen to Clementine could be as a result of Violet. And you especially have that thing with Minerva, because it seems like to me, if you didn't save Violet in episode 2, and you didn't romance her, that she likes Minerva again, that they're a thing again. So you have to be very careful with Violet if you saved Lewis, because there is a definite chance that you could see her betraying Clementine sometime and take us back. I don't think it'll be as major as Minerva, but it will still play some kind of role. Let me know what you guys think about Violet down below in the comments, and you guys think, is she going to turn to the dark side completely? Or do you think, you know, it's going to be like Lewis, you know, she'll be okay, she'll get over it, and we'll move on from there? This one is a dark horse pick for me, and it's one that I think is very, very unlikely, but possible because of what I've seen in the past. In my opinion, there is a fire in 10 that hasn't been unleashed yet. He's a very nice character, probably the nicest we've ever seen in this universe, but I think there is, again, with the burn marks, what could happen with Minerva in this boat explosion? Part of me thinks 10 has not came to that light yet and realized that Minerva truly is evil, that she has turned to this dark side. And I think if something happens to Minerva, like I talked, if for example something happens to 10, vice versa, that 10 may feel some anger to Clementine about Minerva's potential death that could happen. And I could see a potential where 10 could betray Clementine. I don't know if it'll be, again, like Violet, anything significant where it could cause life and death to some characters, but I can see something like that happening. 10 definitely would feel absolutely heartbroken losing another one of his sisters, because he already feels heartbroken about Sophie, but he's moved on from it. Losing Minerva, even though he doesn't really know that much about how evil she is, could really affect him and could really unleash some anger that I think he's, you know, has all inside. Because I think 10 is definitely more of a complex character than we think. He's not all just happy-go-lucky Dory. I think there's something else to him, and I think that could be unleashed if Minerva dies. And that is definitely something that you can expect to see if you make bad decisions, potentially. You know, we'll see. And my final character that I think can betray Clementine in episode 4 is Alvin Jr. It is possible, despite how close Clementine and AJ are, if you shoot Lily and make very poor decisions in episode 4, that AJ could turn to the dark side. I've talked about Carver Jr., where he could be killing boarding school people, more Delta members, and to the point where he, you know, Clementine may have to put AJ out of his misery. I don't think it's very likely as well, but AJ felt powerful after killing Lily. It was stated. And could that decision, the ramifications of that decision, ultimately lead to AJ going dark? Unleashing that dark side that I think is hidden within him. That he's talked about, you know, he wanted to hurt people. And he's already, again, that would be his second murderer. You know, second murder. And you could see maybe the light flip in his head about darkness, dark side, Carver Jr. I can see it. I can see it potentially happening. And there could be many people's lives at risk because of AJ in episode 4 if really this killing Lily thing and, you know, some other episode 4 decisions go major into AJ's development as a character and turn him into a monster, as some people predict that could happen. As James even hinted it, and I've talked about it in so many videos, where the foreshadowing, it's definitely there and it's definitely stated right in front, AJ could turn evil. So, that has been my list of characters that I think could betray Clementine in episode 4, Take Us Back. Let me know if you guys think there's any others that I haven't mentioned that you think could eventually betray Clementine / not help her. And 10 more days, guys. We're getting very close. So, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smack like that sub. Follow my Twitter, DomTheBomb, YT, down below. Join our Discord server, stay connected with us. And I will catch you all tomorrow for the channel update video and the beginning of the Walking Dead marathon up until Take Us Back. Alright, everyone. Have a great one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.